The secret of bagging a rich man is taking care of yourself. I always say on this channel, if you have an opportunity or a chance to take the elevator in life, fuck the stairs. For you to bag your type, you have to look like your type. Procreating with a broke man should be illegal. I can tell you a joke, but I can never tell you a lie. So who's Shira? And is her teachings in practical? That's what we're gonna be talking about today. And please, I'm just a girl. Okay? I'm just a girl. So she's a wife, she's a mother, she's an author. She has several books out. She is a businesswoman. She's an enchantress. Ugh. She has a YouTube channel of over 300,000, yeah, subscribers on YouTube. She, among many other things, I'm sure she had so much going on in her life that she doesn't let us on. But those are the few things that I can comfortably say she is. Now, let's talk about her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel basically just is just it just basically tells us as women um how to maneuver life and how to get the best out of life. Basically, that's what she teaches us. And especially when it comes to things, relationship, romantic relationships. She also talks about personal development, but most of the time on her YouTube channel, she talks about romantic relationships and how to maneuver those. Honestly, my life changed when I met this woman. Like, I'm such a better person and just a better overall human being because I met Shira. Like, Shira is just, she's also a kept woman. She has never worked a day in her life. Like, I mean, she was a mortician, but after she met her now husband, she never had to work. She has never had to work for nothing. And personally, that's an achievement. That's a major, major achievement. Not having to work, for me, that's an achievement. And not just for 5 years or 10 years. She's managed to do this for like over 2 decades. Okay? And someone like that is someone I'm trying to get to know, because me and clocking in, we do not go together. It gets a bit controversial on social media about her teachings and whether they're practical or not. So me and you are going to decide, okay? Is whatever she teaches practical or nah, nah, okay? I don't know about you, but where I come from, like, only a few people can pull off what she did. Honestly, only a few. I've personally grown up seeing women have to have jobs and women have, excuse me, having to work to bring both incomes, like the woman and the man, to bring both incomes to make their life better. But ever since I met Shira, like, she's telling me that, girl, you don't have to, like, work. Like, you don't have to work, you can be taken care of. I remember even the first time I traveled outside the country, I was so shocked to see that women don't do chores, like, outside my country. Like, women do not do chores. They outsource people to do these chores for them, and it's like, that is such a good thing, because why in the world would you be married to anyone for you to be their help? Why? And I had never thought about that until I traveled outside, and then now I met Shira, and she just solidified whatever it is that I was like thinking about. You find, like, even like women who are like in these relationships, you find they even bring, when I say these relationships, I mean the 50-50 relationships. You find that these women bring even more to the table than the man. It's like, you have a man, like, the people who have men in their lives, like, you are even living with this human being and you have three jobs and possibly this person does not have a job. Huh? What? Because that doesn't make sense to me. I always say this to myself, like, babe, we'd rather struggle and we're single than struggle and have a man. I can't even like get turned on. I don't get turned on by anyone who doesn't do anything for me. Like, I absolutely do not get turned on because what is turning you on? That's why most people just walk around so bitter, women especially, because this person you gave, you got pregnant by a broke man, a dusty. Now you're stuck with kids you can't even take care of. You're in a situation where it's like not a that can bring so much bitterness in your life. Like, you become so bitter because you don't deserve whatever it is that this man is making you go through. Because I feel like procreating with um a broke man should be illegal. Like, you're bringing a child into this life to struggle intentionally. So when a man does not have money and you have more money than him, you're making more than him, he's gonna want to feel like a man. So for him to feel like a man, he's gonna exact his power where he can, which is like physically. Okay, that's why you end up with a lot of this Kiki Palmer situation and stuff, because this man feels like you are overpowering him, you're more successful than him, probably you're doing more, you're just more, okay, more than what he's not. You're basically a reflection of what he either wants to be, or you're overshadowing him. You're just basically overshadowing him. Even when I was reading this whole story of Iman and Tiana Taylor, like, Tiana is, let's not even, like, that's out of discussion. Like, Tiana is gold. So for her to like come out and be like, they're getting divorced because Chapermont is like, was it's like he was putting her down because she's a lot, not a lot, but she does a lot. She is an actress. I love her sense of style. She's a mother, among many other things. I think she has like, okay, me, I know her as a dancer, singer, and is an actress. Not for you to just be sitting around dribbling ball. That's all you do, is just dribble ball, and then you come and you get married to like this baddie right here. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of way, okay? If you're a dusty, you're gonna feel some type of way, of which I never understand why people feel some type of way when their partners start doing better than them. Because yo, if you win, I win. Because if you're successful, it's gonna rub off on me. You're literally sleeping with this person. Of course their success is gonna rub off on you, ain't it? And even if it doesn't, you should be happy for the person you love. I genuinely do not and will never understand, even with friendships, how you love someone but you don't want to see them win. Like, I wish someone would explain to me the science or the concept behind loving someone and not wanting to see them win. That doesn't make sense to me. But basically what I'm trying to say is, um when you're with a dusty and you're a baddie, like, you're doing your, this dusty is gonna feel some type of way at some point. He's gonna be like, okay, you need to chill out. You're doing too much, okay? You're too successful, apparently. That's why I absolutely love Shira, because Shira basically says you should never, ever, 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 ever settle down with a man who is either you're on the same level when it comes to making money, or he's lower than you. You should never settle down with a man like that, because women grow so quickly. Even with age, when I'm getting married to someone who's at least twice my age. And when someone is like older than you, they're more experienced financially. Shira says, stop going for these little boys, okay? They're not gonna do anything for you. You have to go for an older guy. An older guy, chances of an older guy providing you with the lifestyle that you want is higher. Okay? Now tell me why this is impractical. She basically says you need to find the right target. How hard is that? A lot of people find whatever Shira teaches impractical because of the environment. I travel to go to other to go to restaurants, clubs. I stopped going to clubs though, but I used to like literally travel. Do you know the meaning of traveling? Travel just for me to have the right ambience. So it's like, how impractical is that? Because for me, I don't know, it's because I have a pretty face or whatever it is, but I've never had a hard time. People always just call me when I'm filming. People never call me when I'm like not doing anything. The minute I start filming, anyway, the fact that there are women who are actually spoiled and taken care of by their husbands 100% and they don't have to do a thing should tell you that there's nothing impractical about anything. All the time I've experienced luxuries, soft experiences, just really amazing things from men has been because I have decided that this environment doesn't fit what I'm trying to attract. So I'm gonna change the environment so I can attract who I want to attract. Basically, that's what Shira says, okay? So if you're in a situation where you're in a really good neighborhood, and you can actually bag a good man, all you have to do is just put in the effort to look nice every single time you're outside. That's it. Like, that's it. There are so many Safas. If you don't know who Safa is a character in she's a not a character. She's a personality in this reality show called Dubai Bling, and she's absolutely spoiled. She's absolutely spoiled, and I love that for her. And I'm trying to say there's so many Safas out here. Another Safa I know is Stephanie Shajai. She's like into real estate, her and her husband, and she's absolutely spoiled as well. And I could go on and on. The likes of Georgina, the wife of Ronaldo, I mean girlfriend, and the wife of Messi. Like, I could go on and on and on and on. And I'm sure you all already know of so many other people who are taken care of. And in spite of all these claims of, it's not all glitters, not, I mean, it's not all that good, all that glitters is not gold, because I've also come across people that will swear it's not all that, like, being taken care of is not all that. There's a downside to it, and it's this and that and that. And I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, for me, I don't care, because I would rather cry in a Rolls Royce on my way to my penthouse. I would rather that. I would rather that. The secret of bagging a rich man is taking care of yourself. How do you look? How do you present yourself to the world? You can't be outside asking people, I need 2,000 USD. I need 5,000 USD. I need 10,000 USD, but you don't even look like 1,000 Kenya shillings, let alone 1,000 USD. For you to bag your type, you have to look like your type. Do everything that you need to do to make sure you look good. Because the exterior is what's going to attract these people. You might have a good heart, you might be a good person, but no one can tell if you're a good person or not just by looking at you. They have to get to know you. And how does someone want to get to know you? When you look good, when you look approachable, when you look like their type. When you look like someone's type, of course they're going to approach you. Of course they're going to talk to you. Don't care what anyone tells you. Your toes will say a lot about you. Like, I could be dead broke. I could be broke as broke could be, but my toes will not look like my pockets. I have absolutely refused. Absolutely refused. My hair will not look like my problems. I have absolutely refused. These cornrows look crazy, but I got a wig. Don't forget that I got a wig, okay? So, you're looking put together. You should be obsessed with looking good. You see those girls that you see every single day that look so put together and look so good. It's because they take care of themselves. And it's the small things that you feel like don't make a difference, or don't do this or don't do that. Those ones make a difference. Like, consistently having nice pair, if you nice feet, nice nails. If you can take care of both your hands and your feet, good for you, girl. Good for you. You do that. Don't do nothing crazy. Just do nice, presentable nails. You understand? This is also debatable, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell people how they're gonna live their lives, or what they're gonna paint on their toes. But the neutral colors, the white, the nudes, the French, the red, those are really good colors you can play around, you know. And most people will and usually do treat me according to how I look. I was even ranting on my TikTok talking about the fact that whenever I go shopping to buy stuff and stuff like that, like, people end up selling me products like twice the amount just because of how I look, and it's ridiculous because it's just a facade. Like, I'm trying to look good so I can attract this money. I'm not looking good because I got it. With the little that I literally have, I try to be as presentable as I can be to the world, because I get so much when I look good. Shout out to the girl that taught me how to do contour like this, because this changed the game for me. Like, only doing the inner corner when I'm concealing instead of dragging it all the way like this changed the game for me. Like, what the? This looks absolutely amazing, because the whole point of highlighting is not to highlight, like, it's just the corners. Like, 3/4 of your nini is the one that should, like, here, you see there, that's where the concealer should end. Now, I used to drag mine all the way and it never used to look nice, okay? And I love this. Oh, I need to remember her name, but she was a Nigerian babe, and I saw her on TikTok. And thank you, girl. Thank you so freaking much for showing me and many other people how to do their concealer. If you look presentable, if you put effort to always look good when you're outside and stuff like that, the universe will match your energy and bring you someone that's above but never beyond your energy. You're outside, you have a point to prove by dressing up, looking good, like, you're always presentable. Like, one thing anyone who knows me in person can say is I have a good sense of style. You can never, no matter how much of a fucking hater you are, you can never take away from the fact that I always look good. Like, if it comes to look good, if it comes to just dressing up, and I have been like this ever since. I'm not even capping. Like, I've been dressing good ever since I was like, I don't know, 6, 7, 5, 3. Like, I've been looking good, okay? And looking good gets you a lot of things out of this life. A lot. Regardless of what anyone has to tell you, when you look good, you have an added advantage. Like me, I don't do my makeup all the time, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I always look good. But when I add the fact that I look good and I add makeup on top of the looking good, welcome to Gag City. Welcome to motherfucking Gag City. Leveling up is constant. It's not something that you get to a certain point in your life and you're like, okay, I've leveled up enough. This is enough leveling up for now. That's it. Khalas kaput. No. No, 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 no. Hey, it doesn't work like that. No, okay? It doesn't work like that, okay? You will never get to a point in your life, and I hope you never do, because I never will get to a point in my life where I'm like, okay, that's enough leveling up for this time around. Okay, halas, done, that's it. I'll never get to a point where I'm like that, because as I grow older, I become finer. I don't know which concept like God came up with when he was like bringing me into this world and just creating me and stuff like that, but it's like he created me like some top shelf cognac. Okay, the more I stay in like those barrels or whatever they store cognac in, the finer I become, the tastier, the better, you know. So I don't ever see myself being in a position where I'm like, you know, leveled up enough. There's never going to be I'm leveled up enough. Now I can't level up anymore. I will, like, the older I get, the finer. There's even someone that told me I'm gonna be so fucking fine in my 30s, and I'm like, kwani uko na kioneki? We na kioneki wei? Uko na kioneki? I was not this pretty when I was like 19, okay? Because I feel like I was not this confident when I was pretty a badass at 19, because I was like, at 19, I was like in like this scandal around my place where I was like, you know, this place that I almost mentioned where I stay, but I was like, Kenya without me is like is like the what? It's like the forest, the jungle without the lion. That's crazy, but I can tell you a joke, but I can never tell you a lie. I would never tell you a lie. Why would I tell you a lie, sweetheart? Why would I tell you a lie? I always say on this channel, if you have an opportunity or a chance to take the elevator in life, fuck the stairs. Take the motherfucking elevator. You'll get there sooner, right? Like, if there's one thing you please need to take from this video and from everything that I do on this channel, I'm just trying to help you guys. Please just take care of yourself. Just work on yourself. Please work out. You don't need to like have a membership at the most expensive gym in your area town, but if you can, do that, because now you're gonna attract high-end men. But if you can't, work out from home, read books, do the shadow work, and see miracles happen. Because right now where I'm at in my life, I'm at a really good point. I even feel like I've added a bit of weight, of which I don't want to, because like I said, my lobster and pasta babe is not gonna appreciate the extra weight. But I'm even like growing, like I'm a bit chubbier and whatever, because I'm in my receiving energy. Like, I mean, I just love the woman I'm becoming. Like, I'm absolutely amazing. Like, I'm championing for her so much, and that's why I come on this channel to tell you guys, just please become the best version of yourselves. And I want you guys to become the best version of yourselves with me, because I'm also in the journey. The things that I'm telling you guys, I'll be honest and say there are things that I'm actually in the journey of doing. I fail, I get up, I try again. I fail, I get up, I try again, until I get to the point where I'm comfortable in being disciplined. I'm comfortable in standing on business, because I won't sit here and be like, you know, hey, my life is perfect. I stand on business. I'm disciplined. I have my days where it's like, girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? And I also have my standing on business days, okay? So, if there's anything you can take from this video, please take the fact that you need to work on yourself. Do the inner work and watch the universe rise to the occasion. Trust me. So remember to always look good and have good character as well, because what's the point of having a pretty face and an ugly tongue? What's the point of someone just being absolutely gorgeous, and when they open up their mouth to say something, it's like, did that just come from her mouth? Like, don't be that girl. Make sure your face matches your character, your attitude, your you're a pretty girl but you don't know how to act. That's shameful. That's absolutely shameful. Absolutely shameful to the pretty girl society. It's shameful. Men of means are everywhere. You just have to go to the right places and look the part. That's it. You have to remember, just look the part and go to the nice places. Even if it's like shopping, just go shopping to like in like the bougie areas of town. If you're gonna get coffee in the like the nicest neighborhood ever. You can look at an establishment and assume it's expensive, but the most you can spend in that establishment, like the most expensive thing in that establishment, it's probably like between 500 bob and 1,000 bob. And 500 to 1,000 bob can get you a cup of coffee or a matcha or a whatever you drink in a nice neighborhood. And when you do this, you're also like trying to get the ambience, because I don't come from a good the nicest neighborhood, okay? So whenever I'm in a nice neighborhood, I feel it. I absolutely feel the change in even the air is different around rich folks. Like the air is different. The roads are cleaner. The roads are even more tarmacked. Okay, it's the small things that make the difference. And what start surrounding yourself with those nice things, the tarmac roads, the nice ambiances with the palm trees and all that. Once you just put yourself out there, trust me, you won't even stay in the streets for a long time. But bros are gonna come and drop $100 bills, $200 bills on a babe and just bag her like that. Standards. Go to these high-end places and have standards, maintain them, because even rich men are gonna tempt you. The bottom line of what I'm trying to say is, put yourself in a winning position and you will win. Okay, you are doing all this inner work that I'm talking about, of just focusing on your looks, your hair, your skin, your body, your dress code, your character. You're doing all these things to attract, okay? To attract the best partner, to attract good things, to attract money, to attract abundance into your life. Like I attract money nowadays so easily because I'm easy. I'm in my receiving energy. And I've heard these things from people before, but it's like, receiving energy. But it works. It absolutely works. Something I'd like for you to try is say this. I do this all the time. Say, I'm so happy and grateful now that money flows to me continuously and easily. I say that all the time. I say that when I'm about to sleep, when I wake up, when I'm idle, I say it all the time, okay? And I attract money by now because Shira says do this, do that, just because Barb says do this, do that. Ati sasa, you do everything. Take what resonates. What does whatever I'm saying make sense to you? Can you apply it? Is it practical to your life? Okay, do it. If it's not, it's not. All this nonsense about this makes sense, this doesn't. You just don't take everything that you see on the internet or people talking about. Take what resonates. When I found out about this whole femininity and just being taken care of and stuff like that, I was like, I want in. Yeah, I absolutely want in, because I'm just too lazy to work. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm too lazy to work, and the months that I have spent without a job have absolutely solidified the fact that I don't have I don't want a job. I want money, but I'm not gonna have a job and a man at the same time. And my stomach hurts. Why does my stomach hurt? One has to give in, the job or the man. Because I can't come from pressures of from work. Huh? I can't come with pressures from work and then come back home. I probably have dishes waiting on me. I have a man who expects me to feed him, probably cook for him, and all that nonsense. Why does my stomach hurt? And I'm starting to sweat. Hey, me, I'm out of here. Me, I'm not gonna sweat my makeup off. Oh, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching, guys. As we talked about Shira. And in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do. And in case you haven't subscribed to Shira's account as well, please go subscribe. Her name is Shira7 on all her social media platforms. She's on Instagram and YouTube, but she's not on TikTok. So all the accounts there are just they're just there's a name for it, but they're just stan accounts. Yeah, they're just stan accounts. So yeah, otherwise just go and just get some insights on just how to be a baddie. Okay, go get some insights on how to be a baddie, and subscribe to mine as well, so I can teach you how to be a baddie and do your makeup at the same time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next amazing videos. Toodles.